Okay, here's a few more 45s from out of the same box. On RCA Victor, we have George Hamilton the Fourth doing Abilene, backed with Oh So Many Years. Here's George Hamilton the Fourth again on ABC Paramount, A Rose and a Baby Ruth, backed with If You Don't Know. Here's a promotional Warner Brothers Pete and Angie Hallen, Don't Throw It All Away. Stereo version one side, mono the other. Tom T. Hall on Mercury, Your Man Loves You, Honey, backed with One of the Mysteries of Life. Bill Haley in the comments on Decca, Oh Look There, Ain't She Pretty, backed with Joey's song. Also on Decca, Bill Haley, Skinny Minnie, backed with Stay With Me. Here's a Decca EP for Bill Haley, The Dipsy Doodle, backed with I Miss You, backed with Is This True, What They Say About Dixie, and Carolina in the Morning. Hot Dog Buddy Buddy, backed with Rockin' Through the Rye, Bill Haley again on Decca. The Saints Rock and Roll, Bill Haley, backed with R-O-C-K. Bill Haley, Don't Knock the Rock, backed with Choo Choo Chaboogie. See You Later, Alligator, and the Paperboy, Bill Haley on Decca. Teenager's Mother, Bill Haley, backed with Rip It Up on Decca. Shake, Rattle, and Roll, backed with ABC Boogie. And the last one is Rudy's Rock, backed with Blue Comet Blues. Larry Gross on Warner Brothers Junk Food Junkie from 1975, backed with Muddy Buddy Banjo Man. Here's a Columbia Hall of Fame, Ken Griffith with the Anniversary Waltz, backed with Anniversary Song. Another one I just recently put up, Andy Griffith doing Silhouettes on the Purple Capitol label, backed with Conversation with a Mule. And here on the green Capitol is Andy Griffith again with What It Was Football, backed with Romeo and Juliet. Here's Jack Green on the Rainbow Decca label. There's a whole lot about a woman, backed with Making Up His Mind. John Gray on RCA Victor, Yellow Bird, backed with more. On Lori Records, we have Rocco Granada and Maria, backed with Manuela. Sunbeam Records, we have Gary Granhand, Girl of My Dreams, backed with No Chemise, please. Wow. Monument, Billy Grammer, Gotta Travel On, backed with Chasing a Dream. Here's a Demon Record promotional 45. Ronnie Goody, Rockin' Bug, backed with Crazy Bait. On Universal Artists, we have Bobby Goldsboro's Honey, backed with Danny. The Silver Spotlight series. On Track Records, which is an RCA off-brand, Golden Earring, Radar Love, backed with Just Like Vince Taylor. Now this record is shot, probably not even playable. Don't even know why I still have it in the collection. I have played it, and it's very, very bad. It's one of those knockoff records, like Hit Records was in the 60s. This is a company called Gilmore. It's an EP. There's 6 hits on it. Why, If I Had a Girl, Pretty Blue Eyes, Go Jimmy Go. I guess there's 8 songs, not 6. Running Bear, Not One More Minute, You've Got What It Takes, and The Big Hurt. Again, this is very, very rough, as you can see. Kitty Callan on Decca. Little Things Mean a Lot. Backed with I Don't Think You Love Me Anymore. And here's Kitty Callan, another one that I just posted here recently. Don't Let the Kitty Get In. Backed with I Want You All to Myself. Picture sleeve, Debbie Gibson, Lost in Your Eyes. Backed with Silence Speaks 1,000 Words. This, of course, is on the Atlantic label, the label that never changed. Another picture sleeve of Debbie Gibson, Out of the Blue, backed with Out of the Blue Dub Edit. Deb. Wow. You know, some days you just wake up and you can't talk. Don Gibson, Sea of Heartbreak, backed with I Think It's Better to Forgive Me. Another Don Gibson on RCA, Just One More Time, backed with I Would Never Get to Heaven. Big double-sided 45 for him, Oh Lonesome Me, backed with I Can't Stop Loving You. Now this is another picture sleeve. This is Voices of the North Woods, a Dan Gibson nature recording. It gets kind of boring, but you have loon calls and sparrows and ravens, bullfrogs, timberwolves, just sounds of being outside. Which I guess if you were going to sleep could be very relaxing. The Gaylords on Mercury, The Little Shoemaker, backed with McHugh. Columbia, 1982, Marvin Gaye, Sexual Healing, backed with Sexual Healing Instrumental. Here's a big one. Judy Garland, You Made Me Love You on Decca, backed with Over the Rainbow. On Disneyland, we have Annette Funicello, Tall Paul, backed with Ma, He's Making Eyes at Me. Janie Fricke on Columbia, When a Woman Cries, backed with Nothing Left to Say. Bobby Freeman, Come On and Swim, Parts 1 and Part 2. Here he is again, Bobby Freeman. Betty Lou's Got a New Pair of Shoes, backed with Starlight. Here we are on Paula Records, John Fred and his Playboy band, Judy in Disguise. I absolutely love this song. Always have since I was a kid. When the Lights Go Out is the flip side. A little more novelty for you. Here's some Stan Freberg on Capitol, the Banana Boat song, backed with Television. And here's Stan Freberg, Wonderful, Wonderful, Parts 1 and Part 2. On the purple Capitol label. Connie Francis picture sleeve on MGM, the black label. Jealous of You and Everybody's Somebody's Fool. Here's another picture sleeve, same picture, just different songs. Many Tears Ago and Sensei Mama. Connie Francis again. My Heart Has a Mind of Its Own. And a song that I can't pronounce on the back. It's in a foreign language. Connie Francis, Mama, backed with Teddy. A among my souvenirs, backed with God Bless America. Here's a little older. We're on the yellow MGM, Connie Francis, If I Didn't Care, backed with Towards the End of the Day. And another one, You're Gonna Miss Me, backed with Plenty Good Lovin'. And the last one I have for her, Lipstick on Your Collar, backed with Frankie. On Motown, we have the Four Tops, Standing in the Shadows of Love, backed with Since You've Been Gone. On the Paris label, the Four Esquires with Rosemary June. Repeat After Me is the song, backed with Hideaway. This is on the Paris label. The Four Peeps on the Purple Capital label, Swing Down Chariot, back with a medley. More Money for You and Me, Mr. Blue, Alley Oop, Smoke Gets in Your Eyes, In This Whole Wide World, A Worried Man, Tom Dooley, and a Teenager in Love. 26 Miles, Santa Catalina, the Four Peeps, backed with It's You. Another great 50s tune. Big Man, backed with Stop, Baby. Lazy Summer Nights, backed with Summertime Lies on the Purple Capital for the Four Peeps. Preps. Someday I will learn how to talk. The Four Lads on Columbia, Moments to Remember, backed with Dream On, My Love, Dream On. Four Lads on the 4i Columbia, Enchanted Island, backed with Guess What the Neighbors Will Say. The Four Coins on a epic, Memories of You, backed with Tear Down the Fence. The Four Aces on Decca, 3 coins in a fountain, backed with Wedding Bells. Love is a Many Splendored Thing, backed with Shine On Harvest Moon, the Four Aces again on Decca. This is a 45 RPM album, Tennessee Ernie Ford, Hymns, records 1, 2, and 3. Tennessee Ernie Ford, In the Middle of an Island, backed with Ivy League on the Purple Capital. Here's a picture sleeve of the Force MDs, Love is a House, and backed with Love is a House instrumental. On Dot, the Fontaine Sisters, Adorable, backed with Daddy-O. Fontana label, Wayne Fontana and the Mindbenders, A Game of Love, backed with One More Time. Here's the other record I posted, Skinny Minnie by Red Foley, backed with Thank You for Calling. The Five Keys on Purple Capital, Now Don't That Prove I Love You, Wisdom of a Fool. Tiger Lily, backed with Let There Be You, also the Five Keys. Eddie Fisher on a EP, RCA Victor, Wish You Were Here, I'll Hold You in My Heart, and Lady of Spain, backed with I'm Walking Behind You, Downhearted, and Outside of Heaven. Now this one also has the Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola special on it. Eddie Fisher, RCA Victor, I Need You Now, backed with Oh My Papa. Hurt by Eddie Fisher, backed with Near to You. Eddie Fisher, Dungery Doll, backed with Everybody's Got a Home But Me. Joe Feliciano and I Love Her, backed with the Star Spangled Banner. Donna Fargo on Mercury, I've laid too many eggs, backed with Me and You. Here she is on MCA, a double-sided hit, You Can Be a Beacon, backed with The Happiest Girl in the Whole USA. On Dot, we have Donna Fargo with Funny Face, backed with How Close You Came to Being Gone. Big Tree Records, we have Fancy by Fancy, backed with Wild Thing. And last on Atco, Alley Oop by Bent Fabric and his piano, backed with Making Time. Hope you've somewhat enjoyed these.